All right, on to the next mission. We're starting this mission out with 4 campaign points, 1 bank mission point. We've got 3 airplanes that are going to come back to the airfield next at the end of this turn. And I've got 5 aircraft that I can choose from. So let's roll for weather. 6 heavy clouds. Dang it. All right. Draw a mission card. Soviet bombers fly to sector B7, which is here. Upon arrival, roll 1d6, an even, 4 PE2s, and 2 fighters, an odd, 4 A20s. Add a Soviet named ace, IL-2 named ace, and another IL-2 drawn at random. Add 3 Ju-86s. They may attempt to land at the beginning of round 2. The 86s are not carrying supplies, and we also carry an airfield for a attack. All right, so we get to take 4 aircraft. We'll take our 2 veterans and our 2 experienced and leave our green pilot by himself. Our ace transferred out last time, so we don't have an ace. All right, so we will go, let's go diagonal. So we add 1, 7, 8. It's an event. Roll for an event. 4. On the outer defense zone. Enemy raid. Roll on C5. 3. 3 fighters and 1d3 plus 2 Su-2s. So 1d3 plus 2. So 2 and 2 is 4 Su-2s. So I'll grab those and be right back. All right. So the Soviets drew an ace Su-2, a veteran with a wingman, a green, and an experienced. And they got a veteran fighter, an experienced fighter, and a green fighter. They rolled a surprise. They rolled a 3. They get, their ace is higher than mine, so they get a +1. But my guys are all fighters, so that offsets that +1. They rolled a 3 and they got a surprise. They one-upped me. This guy used his tactician, but he rolled a 1, which is horrible. So his 8 became a 9. But still, put him ahead of this guy, which helped out. All right, so my guys are 3 ahead. He's going to come down. He's going to attack this Su-2, and he's going to use his positional advantage. So he gets a +1 on his first attack and -1 on a second attack. So here we go. 7, 8, 2 hits using a B. So that +1 helped. 3, 5. The Su-2s are weaker than the IL-2s. They don't get any advantages. So he rolls against a 5. 9. He's fine. Fires back. 3. Miss. All right. Second attack at -1. 6, 5. Miss. Dang. All right, he's done. Coming down. Going to try the same thing. 10. 2 hits using a B. 3, 6. 6 and 5 is 11. Oh, man. Close. Roll against an 11. 9. He's flipped. He fires back. Miss. He's done. Alright, he's coming down here to attack. Seven. One hit using a C. Two. Dang. That was unlucky. Roll against a 2. 7. He's fine. He's done. Alright, so he can go head to head against this fighter, or he can attack this guy, or he can pass. He's going to go head to head against that fighter. Attack the green guy. 3, miss. 4, miss. They're both done. Alright, this fighter is going to come down and attack him. He's a veteran, or experienced. 1, miss. He's done. Yep, this guy's going to attack him. Six. 1 hit using a C. 1. Roll against a 1. 7. He's fine. He's done. He's going to attack. Miss. He's done. And he's going to attack this fighter. Miss. All right. On to round 2. Roll for the Soviets. 9 and 4 is 13. 5 and 6 is 11. I'll roll for their ace. 11 and 3 is 14. Got some greens. 8 and 6 is 14. That was unfortunate. 1 and 4 is 5. And we got 2 greens here. 4 and 6 is 10. 1 and 4 is 5. All right. Got 2 tens here. 3 and 7 is 10. 7 and 7 is 14. And we've got our 2 8s. We'll roll top one first. 2 and 7 is 9. 6 and 7 is 13. All right, so round 2. We only get 2 rounds of combat because of the weather. It's unfortunate we're not going to get that guy. So he is going to go head to head with this guy, I guess. There's no one damaged below him that can help me. I guess, yeah, we'll have to do that. Three, they miss. 6, 1 hit using a B. 3. Roll against a 3. 2, he's flipped. And he's done. And he's done. Okay, he's coming here. Four, he misses. So he's done. So he can go here. He can't go there. I think what he'll do is he'll use his sheepdog. Target any enemy fighter in such a manner as force them on the defensive. Pilot does not make an attack on the enemy fighter, but the enemy fighter is forced to evade and end his turn. Both aircraft go to action taken. So that's what we'll do. So he's done. He's done. That leaves this guy to come down and attack here. I'd rather get attacked by the C firepower guy than the B firepower guy. 7, 1 hit. Using a C. 1 damage. Roll against a 1. If I can find the dice. 9, he's fine. So he's done. So he can either attack one of these guys, or he can go head to head here. I think we'll go head to head here and risk our 10 versus a 6. Miss and miss. They both miss. So he's done. He's done. He can pass or he can come down. Let's go ahead and risk an attack. Risk the defensive fire against the green pilot. Miss. Miss. All right, he's done. They're done. So we got 2 damaged aircraft, so we get 2 mission points. So two mission points. So now we can go to our... We've got 2 damage and a pair of 1 damages. I think we're just going to go ahead and go to the target hex. So we roll even or odd. Odd. 4 A20s and 2 239th plus the named ace and a regular one. So let me grab those. All right. So the Soviets surprised us again. They all got their +1. They've got their 4 PE2s here, 2 here and 1 here. They're 2 IL2s. This one's the named ace. And they're 2 fighters. Got the 3 JU-86s in the pattern. My 2 experienced and my 2 veterans. So we've got freedom of action. So we can go here, but I think he'll skip that and go here, because these bombers, I don't want to get 2 return fires. So let's try. 9, 2 hits, using a B. Two, 3 is 5. Roll against a 5. He's flipped. Return fire. Miss. He stays here. So there's no one damaged, so he's going to go head to head. So even, odd. odd. So he's going against this guy. He's a 10. Two. He missed. He's done. All right, that means he's done. Which means this 8's coming here. 5. Miss. Dang it. Return fire. Miss. Got our second guy coming down. 5. Miss. Dang it. Miss. He's done. These guys are done. He's done. The 6 is coming here. 5. Miss. I don't want to lose any bomber or transports. Miss. So he's done. He's done. This guy is going to go here. 4. Miss. Return fire. Miss. So he's done. He's done because this guy's going to bypass him, attack the airfield. Airfield at -2 basically needs an 8 to hit. All misses. IL-2 with a -2. 2, he misses, so he's done. He bypasses him and comes down. So airfield fires, needs an 8. 1 8, 1 hit, becomes a 6. Level C. So 1, there's a minimum of 1, so he rolls against a 1. What is that? A 1. He flips. Draw another level C. One, so it's 2. Roll against a 2. 4. So he attacks. Miss. That was fortuitous. He's done. There, everyone else is done. All right, so we'll roll for the JU-86s. 5 and 3 is 8. 1 and 3 is 4. Dang, 1 and 3 is 4. That was awful. Roll for the A20s. 1 and 3 is 4. The damage guy. 7 and 2 is 9. And the pair. 4 and 3 is 7. Alright, so we got our fighters. Go with the 10 and the 6. They both roll a 3, so that's a 9. That's a 9. And there are 2 IL-2s. 9 and 3 is 12. 5 and 2 is 7. All right, we've got our 2 10s. The black will be the 2 damage. 7 and 7 is 14. 5 and 7 is 12. And we got our, oops, our 2 8s. One and 7 is 8. That was hideous. 3 and 7 is 10. All right, so he's got freedom of action. He can go after anyone. He is going after this damaged bomber. 10, 2 hits. Using a B, that's going to shoot him down. 2 and 3, 5, 10, shot down. So F gets an A20. That's his first victory. Return fire. Miss. So he'll wait there for a moment, but he's most likely done. So he can't go head to head. So yeah, this guy definitely is done. He's going to come down, and they can't bypass fighters like the Soviets, so he's going to attack this green pilot. Seven, 1 hit. Using a B. 2. Roll against a 2. 6, he's fine. So he's done. He's going against the airfield. So they basically need an 8 to hit. Misses. And he's -2. 3, he misses. So he's done. Or actually, he waits to see, but yeah, he's done. So he's going to go after this same fighter. Green fighter. 3, he misses, so he's done. All right. So he is going after this, unfortunately. 3, he misses. Tail gunner. Miss. So he's done. He's going after the same one. Miss. Tail gunner. Miss. So he's done. This guy can land, but he's going to wait. There's no point in getting destroyed. So he is going to not attack the bombers. I think we'll try to shoot down the IL-2, although damaging the bombers would be helpful. That's a tough decision, but I think we'll go after the IL-2. Missed, didn't matter. Fires back. 6, 1 hit. It's 1, so that becomes a 2. Roll against the 2. Hey. So he's done. Okay, he's going against the airfield. 3 dice. Need an 8 to hit. No 8s. Returns fire. 3, he misses. He's done, but he is damaged, so we'll get a point for that. Okay, airfield goes against his first bomber. Need an 8. Miss. 5 becomes a 3. That's a miss. So he's done. This guy. Need an 8 to hit. Miss. Miss. He's done. These guys are not going to land. That leaves this guy. Need an 8 to hit. Miss. Miss. All right. That ends combat. So there is one bomber shot down for 4 points and 1 damage. That's 5 points. So we'll add the 5 to our 2, and we're sitting at 7. If I can get the board straight. So that brings us up to 7. And we're looking in pretty good shape. So we'll go diagonal. Two is nothing. And we go ahead and land. So everyone just needs to not roll a 1. Heavy clouds, -1. So we'll just roll in order. Of course, a 1. This becomes a 0. And we roll 1d6. 6. So that was a 1. We draw a level A damage card. It won't destroy him because he's a 10. So 3 becomes a 4, so he's just damaged. And because I rolled a 6, he's not wounded, so that's good. So this guy, 9, 8, he's fine. Got the first 8. 5, he's fine. And the last guy, 6, he's fine. Alright, so we get damaged. It's going to be -1 mission point. So we've got 6 mission points, so we'll spend 1 to buy a campaign point to give us 5 campaign points. We'll repair that aircraft to give us 4 mission points. And we get to draw 2 free dogfight cards. So in my sights, an improved attack, that's a good one. And positional advantage again, that's a good one. So we'll keep those. With our 4 mission points, we'll draw another skill for one of our pilots. Survivor and Gifted Flyer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. So he's got it. Our guys will return. Let's draw. So that'll take us to 0. We'll draw our post-mission card. Ooh, select a mission of your choice for the next sortie. So I'll do that. These 3 guys will fly back to the airfield, which is nice. Advance the turn. And that'll be it for this mission.